Hello, welcome to the You Will Be podcast. This is a podcast for the girlies or the boyies who struggle with mental health and self-love, etc., all that good stuff. I've been honestly trying to record this episode for the past 20 minutes. I don't know what's going on, but I think I got it figured out. The mic kept cutting off. Okay. My name is Tony Knight. I'm your host of this podcast. And I just love to talk about anything that, I may be going through, that you may be going through, and just share any sort of tips that I learn. I want to just get into today's episode. So today's episode is going to be tips for getting out of a mini slump or just a slump in general. And also, maybe if you are having a depressive episode, this is the episode for you. And I think that this is something that we all struggle with from time to time, some more than others. So, what do you do when you aren't feeling your best? What do you do? A lot of people do different things that help them, things that bring them pleasure, eat a whole pizza, sleep for 2 weeks straight, all that good stuff. But that really isn't, it's really not helping anybody. So, 1, move your body. Moving your body helps to relieve stress. It doesn't really matter if you take a walk or if you dance in your living room, throw the ball with your dog, go to the gym. Any way that you can get off the couch or out of your bed is always a good idea. So, you staying in your bed all day, what is that doing? Really? Sitting on the couch watching the Kardashians or Judge Judy. Wait, does anybody even watch that anymore? Okay. Anyways, what I'm trying to say though is if you're just sitting around, you're not getting anything done. No wonder why you're in this slump. You're not getting anything done. Of course you're going to be in a slump. And this doesn't even mean having to go to the gym. Going to the gym is great. It's a great way to get your mind off of maybe the way that you've been feeling. It's great for your body to feel the movement, to get those bones moving. And I like to take a walk, especially with my dogs. It's really good. They enjoy it. We enjoy it. It's great. Taking a walk's always good. If you don't have dogs, then don't use that as an excuse. Have you heard the term hot girl walk? You can do one of those. Dancing in your living room. This is something that I do. But it's fun. Just, whatever you have been loving lately, the music wise, dance it off, especially when you're by yourself. I've did this literally for so long now. I don't even remember when I first started dancing in my room, in my living room, whatever. But either way, moving your body, getting the freak out of bed, getting off the couch, just moving your body in some sort of way. That's what you need to do. That is number 1. Move your body. So right now, if you are sitting down, unless you're driving or something, I want you to get up. Go, do the dishes. Take a walk. Literally put your headphones on and go take a walk. Pause this podcast, turn it back on when you get out there and take a walk or go to the gym, whatever. Okay. Number 2, acknowledge your feelings. So acknowledging where you are at is important. Remember, whatever you are feeling is completely valid. And remember that everyone feels this way sometimes. Everyone. I don't think that there's a single person that, doesn't feel this way. I don't. Like I said, everybody copes with these differently, whatever. But the way that you handle these is normal, and it's okay to feel like this. Okay? That one, pretty self-explanatory. Number 3, you're going to want to freshen up your space. So whether you live at home, whether you have your own house, apartment, living in, a tent, whatever it is, you're going to want to freshen up your space. Every day, just try to take a few minutes to tidy up your home, your bedroom, whatever. Like, I can't go to bed at night if I haven't cleaned the kitchen up. I need the dishes to be done, the counters to be wiped down, and that's that. Like, I can't go to bed knowing everything's good and when it's not. I also try to, like, every day when I get home from work, I try to clean up maybe anything that's been in the way, like if stuff's on the counters or if stuff's all over, like the bathroom counters, or maybe it needs to be, the floors need to be swept. Then I'll go ahead and do that real quick. It's not even anything that needs to be dreading. It's like, okay, I'll take 5 minutes, sweep the floors real quick, and I'll be done. And then it literally makes me feel so much better. I feel like when everything's clean, I feel like my mind is a lot less cluttered, if that makes sense. Like when everything's clean, out of sight, out of mind, if you just wait and everything keeps piling up, then you're going to feel stressed. And nobody wants to feel stressed last time I checked, So definitely freshen up your space, turn on a candle, do anything that you think can freshen up your space. Open the curtains. Let the natural lighting in. Getting plants also. Also make your space you. You like plants? Go get you some plants. Or that's just an example, but you know what I mean. This really helps me out. Like I said, out of sight, out of mind. My mind's free. That's all that matters. 4, take the shower. The shower. And you know exactly what shower I'm talking about. The self-care, shaving everything, hair mask, lotion, face mask, Tree Hut scrubs. Yeah, that shower. Because I know it's not every day that you get to take that kind of shower because, life's busy. You gotta work. You have a kid. You have X, Y, and Z. You don't have time to take the shower every day. And plus, it wouldn't be as special. So I think at least once every 2 weeks, take the shower. Really focus on your body. I want to shave my arms. I haven't shaved them in a few months. They're getting prickly. We're shaving them this weekend. Whatever makes you feel good. I do like a good clean shave and then lotion. That's nice. That makes me feel $1 million. You know what I'm saying? But once you get out of the shower after you took the shower, you'll feel like a whole new person. You'll be like, who am I? Number 5. This one is going to get some of you. Sleep. I know. Sleep is important. Getting rest is important. Every night when you go to bed and from that time that you go to sleep to the time that you wake up, you need to make sure that you're getting good quality sleep. So like making sure that no lights in your room, like unless you need a nightlight. I'm not judging. No judge here. But making sure that the temperature is at a good degree. Like I cannot sleep in a hot room, and I don't think a lot of people can. I have to have my room cold when I'm going to sleep, or my legs, I stick my legs out of the cover and it just doesn't feel right. I like to be under the cover, but I like it to be cold. So I make sure that that's done every night. And taking any like supplements that you need to take for sleeping, whether that's like melatonin or whatever it is, I don't do that either. Some people drink tea before bed. That helps them sleep. I don't do that either, but I know some people do. But what I'm saying is getting good quality sleep is important, because even though you may be getting, 8 hours of sleep a night, you may not be getting that good quality sleep. And sleep's important because we spend how much of our lives sleeping? How much? I'm looking it up right now. About 1/3 of our life is spent either sleeping or attempting to sleep. That is 12 years, you guys. 12 years of sleeping. And you can't even get good quality sleep, really? Y'all, we spend 12 years of our life sleep approximately. That's not 100%. But wait, why did somebody look up how much sleep does a 100-year-old need? 7 to 9 hours? Okay, I'm getting off track here. Sorry. And taking a nap also can do wonders. I mean, come on. I think laying down on the couch when the TV's on, heaven. Best naps. Love them. And I don't really take naps a lot, because if I do, then I think I'll have trouble sleeping at night and I can't sleep good. And what were we just talking about? Sleeping good at night. I think if you get up super early for work or super early for the gym, come home, maybe take a nap, and there's nothing wrong with them. Sometimes people make them out to be like the worst thing on earth. They should be canceled. Naps are stupid. That's not true. Taking a nap, yes. Sleeping, yes. Good quality sleep. Another thing that you're going to want to do to get out of this mini-slump depressive episode is write it down. Journaling. I know you've heard of journaling. Journaling really helps. And I know it helps a lot of people as well. And you can look up different journal prompts on Pinterest. They have tons. Journal prompts about anxiety. Journal prompts on depression. And I think getting like a starter journal prompt and writing it down, nobody's got to read it. Nobody. Or if you don't want no prompt, if you don't need no prompt, you can just write down anything that you may be feeling. Right? You're sad? Okay, why are you sad? Why? You are angry? Why are you angry? Who are you angry at? Writing how you're feeling. Acknowledging your feelings like we were talking about earlier. Writing it down, writing how you're feeling, that's acknowledging your feelings. And whatever you're feeling is indeed important. Another thing you can do is listen to music. I got a little something for you. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn on your favorite music. So whatever it is, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, none of those. You got something though. And dance to it. It's literally, y'all, okay, I wouldn't say it's therapy, but like it's therapy, okay? Especially when nobody's around. Like if Xander's around, Xander's my husband. If he's around, I repeat, I will not dance the way I'm talking about. This is a whole different level dancing. Act like you're at a concert. Just go to town on it, That will get you out of the slump. This literally helps me so much. This is something that I do. Believe me when I say it, because I'm telling you, this is what I do, and it helps. Taking a break in general really helps. And what I mean by this is taking a break from social media, people, work. Try to take a break from it. And I did actually a social media break. I think it was like a 30-day thing. And I did do it. I did. And it was hard. At first, I found that my fingers wanted to go right to where Instagram was and TikTok. And then a few days later, I was like, you know what? I didn't even acknowledge it. I forgot. I removed the apps from my phone. Very tempted to download them back. But I did something else with my time instead of just mindlessly scrolling. Taking a break from people. So whether that's your family, your friends, people from work, people from, whatever. And you're tired of them being on your back, or tired of them saying this, or you're just tired of having to talk. Tired of it. Just take a break. Just, hey, you want to hang out tonight? No, I'm staying home today. That could be the break. That could be the break that you need. It really could. To sum this episode up, I just wanted to say that you need to remember that getting out of a slump takes time. getting out of the depressive episode takes time, but you can't sit there and just give up, because then what? You're going to be depressed forever? Because that's what's going to happen if you give up. And that doesn't, no, that doesn't need to happen. If you were to give up, that's easy. But what's the fun in that? Don't you want to be the best version of you? The best person you could possibly be? The person that God intended for you to be? So why are you going to sit there and give up? Do these things that I said. I gave you 8 things that you could do. If you need to go back and listen to them, go back. Take notes if you need to. Because that's why this episode is here. This is something that I do struggle with. Also, I just wanted to say that when Xander was working... Okay, so when Xander was working he was working at a golf course at the time. I didn't have a job. And we were living together. And so we were together all the time, unless he was at work. And I don't know why I didn't have a job. I don't even remember. But I started getting depressed into a slump. This wasn't no mini slump either. It was a slump. Like a slump. And I was like, I need you to come home. Like this, I miss you so much. And every day, Monday through Friday, I had to go through that. It's just constant. I'm ready for you to come home. Ready for you to come home. Come on. And when he would come home, it'd be like, yay, I'm so happy. And then the next day, he'd be gone again. And what would I do when he was at work? Honestly, I don't even remember. I wasn't in college or anything, wasn't working. So I was just at home, not doing anything with my life. I wasn't. And when you don't do things with your life and you're just at home or you're just in bed or whatever, you're going to tend to feel like a nobody. Like your life isn't important. Like you're not getting anything done. You're not productive. But inside your mind, you're like, I want to be this productive person. I want to be this. I want to do this. But you're not doing it because you're in the slump. So I told Xander how I was feeling about, I guess, my depressive self. And he said, maybe you should try to find a job. Maybe talking to other people would help you and give you something to do, get some money. I was like, I guess. And I've been working ever since. I mean, come on. But I wouldn't say that I'm in a slump anymore. But I do remember that time in my life. It was a few months of slump. And it was not it. But I did these things that I talked to you about, all 9 of these things, and it helped. That's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. I really, really, really hope that you guys got something from this, enjoyed it. Just let me know. Follow me on social media at the You Will Be podcast. That's on TikTok and Instagram. Also, follow You Will Be anywhere that you stream podcasts. I believe it's on all the streaming platforms. Let's hope so, let's hope so. Also, I have a small business if you guys want to support that. I sell claw clips for thicker hair because I'm a girly with thick hair. And I know that there's also girls out there that have thick hair that struggle to find the claw clip that will actually hold their hair and not break. So give it a go. It's shopwildhair.com, and I'll also link it in the show notes below. Thank you guys so much for listening, and like I said, I really hope you guys got something from it. Try these tips. Let me know your tips. I want to know what you guys might do to get out of a mini slump. Okay, bye guys, see you next week. Mwah.